Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? And it's a goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Shot a goal! Some really good ball movement. Mbappe is flagged offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland is on... Mbappe! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up.
He's rising! They've scored! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckenbauer. Maldini. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Haaland. Seedorf. Forced to go back. And here's Messi. Cruyff. Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's been shifted off it. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Ferdinand. Ronaldo going after that. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. And the ball's come loose here. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Beckenbauer. Lahm. Beckenbauer. For Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos! Cruyff. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Lahm.
There will be 3 minutes
Threads one in.
time.
He can run onto that. That has been knocked clear. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot. He's got a goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have. And that is indeed the final act. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense,
We are glad
and
to
beautifully
inform you that
unpredictable
today's
now.
match day programs are available
So that's it for the
from
first
stands
half,
located
and
by the
everyone
gates.
takes a
I'm sure
well-earned
they will make
rest.
fine souvenirs.
So off we go again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. And here's Haaland. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a promising build-up. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rice. Knocks it out wide. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Vieira. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 7,
The most accurate pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Dembele.
Coming on the field,
Roberto Carlos
number
has
6,
the space to scheme.
Makelele. Number
That has
15,
earned a reprieve for the
Mateus.
time being.
Number 25,
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's
Number
more
10,
up close and personal.
Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. Cafu plays... And a header! No, not the best of headers. Beckenbauer. Driving on and making good progress. That is a brilliant interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Beckenbauer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Dembele. Real... And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to pass it through. Pings it across. There's the header! And a neat finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Great ball, and he's in, and Hullet! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Opts for safety. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar, and the counter is on. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? It's a threatening ball. Great chance!
Added time.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Azar. Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Played out wide. Thuram. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. And now they can clear their lines. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Ah, he's given it away! Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! There it is! And we have liftoff! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Rice. Played backwards here.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Rice, very much a man of this moment. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Desai gets across to intercept that. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Seedorf. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly away. Now it's Mbappe. Nesta calmly anticipates. It's not an especially good pass, that. Out towards the flank. Messi picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Vieira getting on for a third of the way through the game. Maldini concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Ibrahimovic, never the sort to be shot shy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Seedorf. Space for him to turn and look. Very nicely done. And here's Seedorf. He is just caressing the ball. Driving forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rice is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. That is lovely. Driven in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Maldini clears without hesitation. And they win it back again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is a great pick out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Vietnam finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Some resolute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Ibrahimovic. This is promising. That's an excellent interception.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8.
Towering header!
Number 25.
Boom header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Number 11. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field. Number 6. Makalele. Number 15. Mateus. Number 9. Johan Cruyff.
Makalele can so cleverly bypass the... Mateus! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution in progress.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Makalele. Tries to play it through. Haaland knocks it into space. Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cruyff touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vietnam are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Looking to play him in. He is through here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. Big chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please make sure.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...